So I have the color in, some stencils. I've really added some interest with different colors, trying to make sure that nothing's blending in too much, but there's a lot happening. And I'm going to get my matte medium or Mod Podge again and start picking up some of these images to add in now. I have butterflies. This is a napkin. This is from a book. It's a flower. I think I really want to use this little bird from an old dictionary. I have some music notes, but I don't think I'll use that. I have this word, I believe, in this other little bird. I have this girl here too. So I think I'm going to try to cut some of this stuff out. Okay, so I cut some stuff out and I thought it'd be fun to do some stuff with this. So I'm going to just play around with getting some of these in here, and some of them will have to be glued on over the fold, and that's okay. Okay, so I think I have them the way I want them, and I'm going to start gluing them down so that we can start playing with them a little bit more. Okay, so we have our color down and some stenciling and some collage, and it's really coming alive. You can leave it just like this and write some words in or do something fun with that. But I'm going to go a step further and start painting in a few different things. I'm just going to get some paint. Okay, and I have my colors, just a few different colors and some detail brushes. And I want to really make some of these collage elements pop, but I don't want to lose them, so I'm just going to add little bits of color and some highlights and stuff so that we can still see what's happening. I'm going to pick up some blue and just kind of not fill in, but just kind of give this butterfly some extra color. I'm just adding a little bit of blue to that butterfly and some white. Get a little closer so you can see a little better. So just a little bit of highlight painting. I want this little bird to be red. Okay, so I just added a little bit of yellow to that, and I'm using my paints with a lot of water so that they're kind of thin and see-through. And then for fun, I'm going to add a little crown to this guy. Can't see it very well, but I'm going to outline it a little bit. And I'm going to make sure to put a little necklace on them. And then I'm going to use some really thin brown and just kind of highlight this guy, give him a very thin coat, almost like watercolor. And then I want him to have a little red necklace. Pick up some white. Okay, you won't be able to see these as well now, but once I go in with a pin, then it'll all come together a little better. I'm going to work on this little butterfly. Since there's a lot of orange and yellow here already, I'm just going to go in with some light blue. So we've kind of played with the butterfly. I'm going to add a little bit. I just got out my black. I'm going to add a little bit more detail into the body. You can see better. And then let's play with this other little butterfly over here, and we'll do the girl last. Let's get some purple in here. Let's work on the girl. I have some medium white, which is kind of a beige color, and I'm just going to go in with a very light skin color. She looks kind of sad, but we're going to get rid of that downturned face, and you can use any little person, girl image you have. So just kind of filling in her face with some medium white. And then I'm going to pick up some white and just kind of make her skin not look so flat, and just give her highlights where we usually have highlights. And then I'm going to pick up some of that medium white and some pink. Give her some pink cheeks. Maybe a little bit of red. Just trying to get some color in this girl. Blue eyes. I got a touch of brown and some of this medium white, and I'm just going to give her a little bit of shadow here and there. So we have this cute little girl in. I want her to have daisies in her hair, so I'm going to pick up some white. Okay, so I finished all my little things that I wanted to color in. And one thing I forgot to mention was an ink pen. I didn't mention it at the beginning. And I'm just gonna get one of my favorite. This is a Pigma graphic pen. Has a pretty good tip. And I'm just gonna go in and kind of highlight these areas that I added in that are a little harder to see. And you could even outline the images as well, just to give them a little bit more definition. Okay, so I went in with this graphic marker and kind of outlined areas that needed a little bit more emphasis and definition. And I'm just going to take one of my colored pencils. You could use a artist crayon or marker or more paint. And I'm just going to give this girl some red hair because I just want it to be bright and giving it a little bit more color so it's just not that dull gray color. So now she looks like she has a wig. Okay, I'm erasing that. Because we did matte medium on that, it picks up easier with eraser. So let me try that again. Maybe not so orange. Okay, so that's better. And so all the painting and definition marks are done, and I'm going to start writing words. So that's about all I'm going to do on this. I have lots of layers of paint and paper and more paint, collage, and now words, and you could definitely go further than I've done with this, but you can see how you can kind of make a theme and then go with it. I chose to focus on the self and being strong and brave and being yourself kind of theme. So you could do any kind of theme and then just go with it. I thought that was a good theme because it was so bright, and you have the cute girl and the little bird with the crown on it. So I used a black marker and then this white one, so you can kind of go in and it just helps these things to show a little bit. This is just a jelly roll pen, but you can definitely go a lot further with this than I did. So when you fold this up, you'll kind of bring the pieces with the crease in and then out and then in and then out, so that it kind of folds together nicely. So I have it all folded up, and I'm going to do a quick coat of paint on the front and back. It'll be easier if I open this up to do that, and I'm just going to do orange. And you can paint the whole entire back of your journal if you want. I'm going to not do that just right now. I have the front painted a solid orange color, and I want to put a button closure on this because otherwise it doesn't really want to stay closed very well. And so I cut out a piece of this fabric. It's just an old scrap of fabric, and I'm going to put this button on the center. I'm just going to sew the button right onto the fabric with just a few stitches. Nothing fancy. So I have my piece of fabric and I glued this little button on it, and I'm going to take permanent glue stick, glue this right on the center. And then I have some, you can use embroidery floss or wax linen or whatever you have on hand. I'm going to just tie it around the button here. That. Close the book up. And I can just wrap it around a few times. And then you have your cute little book. These make really fun little memory books. If you have kids, this is something you could do with them and maybe put pictures of them in it. And they keep nicely. They're small and they're sweet. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you try this project out. And check out my website at www.creativekismet.com. Thank you so much for watching.